Let's get race. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it.
What's good, what's poppin', what's happening? Time for some action. What's good, what's poppin', what's happening? Time for some action.
Welcome to the In Perspective Sports Show. I'm your host, Mr. Roderick Horton. Tonight I got some special partners with me tonight. I got my partner, of course, Mr. Willie Hubbs. I got my man, Mr. Sherman Corpening, and my man, Ghost, Mr. Nick Ed. What's going on, baby? How y'all doing tonight? What's good? Let's go. You know, I already got all kinds of things I want to talk about. First of all, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. The boys did their thing, word up. But my first question is, why the hell didn't he get the MVP, Mr. Russell Wilson? I think it was some bullshit. The boy showed his ass. He led the squad to the thing. All this one dude did was get an interception. I don't know why they didn't give it to him. What you think, babe?
You know what I think?
What you think?
I thought Cam Chancellor should have gotten it.
I agree.
He set the tone.
He sure did.
He set the tone.
Right.
Them hits he laid on Demaryius Thomas and Wes Welker, he had Peyton Manning shook.
Yeah.
You could see in his eyes he was shook.
What you
But Malcolm Smith, great game. Congratulations. You're going to Disneyland.
Right. Go to Disney World.
He was at the right place at the right time. Think
Like
about
he
it.
went and did nothing real serious. He just
Right.
jumped in the wrong.
Just think about it.
I got the ball.
Yeah, just think about it. Against the 49ers. Got the interception off Sherman's tip. The pick six in the Super Bowl. Tip pass. The fumble recovery. Right place, right time.
Right time. That's it.
But, you know, if you don't give it to Cam Chancellor, let me just give it to the whole defense.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
That's one other name I want to throw in there too. I felt like my man Pershing done something.
Right.
You know, he ain't played all season long.
Came out
you know,
killing it. Yeah.
that punt return, man, was say.
That's enough for me. That was enough for me. If over the Smith cat. Sorry, come on.
Hey,
I killed it. Once he did that, that said the game is over.
Period. That shocked everybody. You know, especially them Denver fans. Them Denver fans was like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, ain't trying to be funny, you know, but they hyped the game. Nobody paid attention to the defense. You know? This is probably one of the best defense ever. I mean, I'm even putting them better than the Chicago Bears. You know?
Mr. Edmondson, what you think?
I think you guys are looking at the wrong things. This dude is 5'9", about 180 pounds.
You
He's
right.
agile. He goes against everything they said. The big great white hopes, you know, the 6'5", 250 guys. He's agile. He can run and throw. And if they gave him MVP, the world would have to look at that and say, well, now we need to draft these type of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So you saying that that's not something that they want to do?
No, they don't want to do
Because
that.
it takes the value off of those
Yeah, that's right.
prize quarterbacks?
The prototype quarterback.
Hey, but I also say this. I also say this with Seattle winning this game. If you ain't seeing that the drop back quarterback as fast as these DBs, these safeties, and these linebackers are, I'm sorry you're not gonna be able to sit in the pockets. Even the linemen are. Hey, Seattle's mean.
Seattle's letting you know you better change up something because this big, tall ass,
You ain't sitting in there.
slow ass quarterback, they going down. I mean, this is going to be a whole different thing
You
for
ain't
us.
sitting in the pocket no more.
Second black quarterback, I haven't seen anything about it. Is it a big deal or not? Second black quarterback ever to win the Super Bowl.
I mean,
True indeed. I haven't heard anything about it. This is the first time I've heard anything said about it anywhere.
Really?
It was on motherfucking Nick Sports. Feel what I'm saying?
The second one to get it, not be called MVP.
And not be called MVP. Doug Williams, shout out to the rest of the Redskins. You know what I'm saying? I throw that in there. That's my motherfucking niggas right there. But anyway, what is that? What is that? What? I don't know.
hey,
We know what it is. Stop playing. We know what it is.
What is it?
Why y'all scared to say it on TV?
I ain't scared to say it. It's just that.
I just never thought about that.
Yeah, ain't nobody
never
gonna
thought
feel.
about it.
Ain't nobody gonna feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with what's going on with the first president. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, you know what it is. I know what it is. But you see how the NFL is starting to transpire. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always said the black man couldn't be the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And look what's going on. Not only going on, these boys is transpiring it to the way the game is shaping up. I mean, we're getting faster, we're getting bigger, we're getting stronger. I'm sorry, 5 years from now, you're not going to have a drop back quarterback in there.
What you mean that being the only thing he can do is drop back? You better be able to come out the
He
pocket,
better
right?
be
You better be able to run.
and have some wheels on
You
you.
better be able to get it.
At
But the
this-
Seattle type of defense, they setting the pace. I'm with you. You know, today they interviewed him and he definitely spoke out. He's a heavy, excuse me, a heavy advocate for marijuana smoking. You know, they're talking about it really, you know what I'm saying, can really, not just not laughing, but not just recreationally, medicinally, can
purposes.
really, you know what I'm saying, calm you down. And he said, you know, quoted saying that we're going to do it anyway. I think that it was the realest shit I heard in a long time about the subject. To be honest with you, like, you know, some people are saying that you need to back up off of that because you're going to get yourself in trouble. Like, fuck that. He's an advocate. You sacrifice your shit. That's what happens when you really believe in something. So I'm not mad at him. Big up to Antonio Cromartie for that. What do y'all think about that? Marijuana in the league, what's going on?
Is it gonna be on the field high now?
Hey man, if you can play.
What do you mean high? I mean, they injected these dudes from morphine before the fucking game.
Come on, you getting doped up with all types of shit to get out there. I mean, they're medicinally prescribed by the doctor. Like, come on, stop playing. They can get these people stuck on these drugs for life. Get out of here.
Hey, but they got that. You know, what gets me is this is Schedule 1. You know, and I don't. Do you know anybody that smoked, went out and drove by?
Man, fuck no, man, that's weed.
He might-
You don't even want to go to drive too much. Come on,
I be 25, 15. You trying to grab that shit? You know, I mean,
Right.
it's all a front because you know, hey, the same people who's making it a beef is the same people who's toking behind the doors.
I can dig it. What you think? Medicinal marijuana in the league or what? If cats is want them to
No,
prescribe it to
they're not
themselves.
gonna. I would like for that to happen. That's not gonna happen because the NFL is a place where they don't want players branding themselves, and you're not gonna be able to make them keep them helmets on. If they smoke a blunt before the game. So
What do you mean? What do you mean?
you can't take your hat off in the NFL.
Right, I'm
Bloodshot
like
eyes.
to what? That's what you're saying.
So
Talking about.
in comparison to other sports, it's the most controllable sport out there.
He looks under the influence.
Bringing up a topic because you said other sports. NHL, they don't test no recreational drug usage.
Wow.
What is
I
that?
think that's why they fight all the time.
Well,
No, listen, they don't say that this is a non-credible, you know what I'm saying, sport. They handle business, things are conducted the way it needs to get conducted, they still got sales going, everything's good. And you know they chiefing up. They getting, what's up?
they stuck together about 6 years ago and said, we gonna do what the fuck we want to do, and stuck together as the players when they went against the union. The NFL can do that too, but them boys do not want to sacrifice a year to go without some money to do what the fuck they want to do, so deal with it.
What do you mean sacrifice a year? What do you mean?
NFL contract standards are the worst ever, and it's slave labor. And these dudes are scared to miss, let alone a year, a week's paycheck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you know, the player union sucks. They don't, you know, they can't stick together. You see what happened last year, 2 years ago. You know what I mean? They lost
Lockout.
that. You know, they didn't get nothing to $9 billion. You know,
Right.
You know,
And then you got these owners, man, who it's crazy how they can go to the city and be like, you either gonna build me a stadium or I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And they said that there's no study that, like, for example, the Panthers, they're not bringing back no money. Yeah, there might be jobs. You know what I'm saying? But the ticket sales, this and that and this, we're not reaping the benefits of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, if you ain't taking care of your players and these tickets are so high, then, you know, either take care of your players or I need a $20 ticket.
And who do you think's paying these players?
Yeah.
We are.
So what do you think about somebody like Ricky Williams that made us dance, or anybody that got even, let's just say anybody.
you seen what they did to Ricky Williams. They convinced us that he was crazy.
That's
Nothing
crazy,
was wrong with this man.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, he did a breakthrough research on alternative medicine, and you know the NFL wasn't having that. So, you know,
Hey,
that's just what it is.
Oh, no, what you mean? What are you talking about?
Not only that, he had them dreadlocks and he was smoking. He's a free thinker. That is what the NFL does not want to market. So that you will not have marijuana.
Hey, and to go along with what you said about Ricky Williams, and you can look on the stats on this. You remember they made him take that off, and he's still chief. Well, he made it seem like he quit, but I know he was still chief. You notice his yards and stuff was better after he come back.
And he came back.
You know what I'm saying? He
So what you
one
saying?
hell of a
Well,
player.
really what you saying? Tell me what you're trying to say. You saying that it had something to do with his progression in his skills?
Well, I look at it like this, you know. Hey, there's a way to vilify things. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You know, and you know, it's easy to take like this pen and this paper. You know what I'm saying? This correspondent. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I dig.
It's a trip.
So yes or no? Yes or no? Marijuana in the league or not?
They gonna do it.
No, what do you think?
What do I think?
In your opinion, I'm just curious. I want to know what personally people
What do I-
think.
Yes.
I'm all for it. You already know where I'm at on it.
Yeah, I'm for it, but that ain't gonna happen.
They rather for them pain pills and you know what I'm saying.
Is that what it is? I mean, really? I mean, what are y'all saying? That this them battling with the prescription drugs? I mean, because if it's the players still want to stay in there and get money the way they get money, why can't they just say, go ahead and smoke your pot then?
Because they
It's-
a tax on that plant.
Y'all think about the nature of the drug. That drug itself is gonna have these boys getting together in 1 year and saying we want half of the profits because we are the product. You're not. That's why marijuana's not gonna be legalized in the NFL
Because
because it would be like hockey. There it is.
and what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that,
Well,
right?
you know the NFL is a lot bigger financially than hockey.
Yeah, you got more brothers.
So what you're saying is that
You got more brothers
somehow
than-
by letting marijuana into the league, it gives the players power?
Pete, it's,
I'm just wanting to
it's no
make it
different from
clear.
any other place in the world. Marijuana versus everything else. Everybody knows marijuana free to mind. People becoming and using it a little bit more. It's harder to control. People in general. And since the NFL is all about money, therefore marijuana will not be legalized. It's about money, folks.
I don't know. I feel what you're saying, but you gotta look at Denver, Washington. Come on, they recreational.
That's 3 states, whereas there's probably 30 other states with NFL teams that's not legalized. And as a matter of fact,
But there's 20 states where
the
they
commissioner-
medicinally giving this out to smoke.
hold on, the
20.
commissioner said last week, we're not condone or send a message of any drugs. He just talked about this last week, Pete. He's pretty serious about it.
But I don't know. They made it seem like he was leaning.
Do you think the
towards-
pharmaceutical companies are not going to coat this man's pocket to where he does not let the NFL, which is the most watched fucking sport in the world, say, hey, marijuana's fucking cool? It's big in the sports.
And the beer industries too, because they saying the
Think
beer
so.
industry making
I like it though. I
It
love
is,
this
man.
subject
and
here.
the beer
I
industries
do.
is making a bunch of money
Yeah,
off that too.
yeah.
You know
What now?
I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry, what you
the
say?
beer industry,
beer industry.
alcohol too, you know.
Okay,
There's gonna be a
so-
lot of people with money coming out that because you know once they get on the weed,
Yeah, good
once they
point.
get on the weed, you
On the
know what I'm
weed,
saying?
they ain't drinking them fucking $10 beers. They're going to be smoking in there.
Yeah. And what, you know, so what they gonna put up dispensaries in there for?
So why not have Bud? So what? So what? That be Bud pot. I mean Bud, fucking Michelob. Everybody had their pot brand out there with their beer. What's wrong with that? They couldn't get into that market and compete. What's the big deal? They can't compete. It's a free market.
Yeah, but you know, it goes back to pot once again being a Schedule 1. You know, this is something you can put in the ground.
Right.
In the ground. You can't, you got to grow this and that and this, but the seed you can put in the ground and grow it naturally. The poppy seed that they back up. You see it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a trip. You know, I ain't dumb. You know, we ain't dumb. Yeah, you know.
Next question. I'm checking it out today. Today was football signing, and they were signing to the colleges and whatnot. And what I'm seeing is everybody tripping on, how these kids are, making a spectacle. That's what they keep saying, a spectacle of when they're getting signed. And, I saw one dude, he went in his back, nah, it's not this.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not this. He had everybody on just waiting, just hanging on and waiting. And I was impressed with it. I was like, get your shine on. And I don't think it's a big deal. I think that that's their little time to shine. You might not even hear from these little boys again. This might be a one little chance of fame. I don't see the big deal. Y'all see any problem with these dudes going on getting off and YouTube and all types of weird things about their signing and things? You know what I'm saying?
It's something that they started themselves, You gotta take it back to whenever Kobe Bryant was a youngster, you know what I'm saying? They did it big for him too,
Yeah.
It's the beast that they created, so at the end of the day, I know it's another subject, but these universities get paid a lot of money. A lot of money.
Right.
They get paid more than the NFL probably, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I doubt that.
But they getting some, they getting their bread.
That's some bread. That's a debate. That's a totally different debate. But I like it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Talk to me though. Go ahead.
It's when you got Baylor that can go out there in $1 billion stadium,
And then they signed young little ass. I'm going amp.
Well,
Man, shit.
how you think these kids got
I'm going off.
Self-promotion.
I'm going off. And you gonna know me from the best that I can give it to you on all types of levels outside of that field too. And that dude is wild. He's you know, whatever. I'm making my statement. I'm getting my money, getting my weight up. Because they already see what Sherman did.
Yeah.
Get your name up, get your weight up. Shit. Go ahead. What you think, Ghost?
I disagree.
What?
I think they exploit the kids. I mean, you know, if they can put that on national TV and make money off of it, off my boy, you know, or your son, about where they gonna go this and the other. Why shouldn't you know, this goes towards a scholarship or, you know, extra money towards those kids. You know, the dirty little secret of college football is you need to quit making money off these kids and not paying them. They exploit them in high school now. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you got these kids that, you know, when you get, you know how it was, you 10th, 11th, 12th grade, you know, and especially when you know, these kids, these boys are starting to get letters. I mean, you know, they outweigh the bills. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and that makes that boy feel good, which makes him do more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey.
I see what you're saying, but act like you've been there.
What you mean?
That's
He
like
ain't
you
never
been
been
there.
there.
That's like you been
No
there.
shit. He's supposed to be. Ah man, come on. When the door closes, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that shit on camera.
Hey, you know what?
Do your thing on the field.
I disagree with you, Mr. Hub, simply because I think that you gotta think these kids already. It ain't so much as them going to school to play sports. It's all about education, supposedly. These kids are already pretty intelligent kids, and they shouldn't have to go. Hold on. They shouldn't have to go into college, and they mind trained. You don't have to be the person who you are. I mean, in any other field other than sports they're gonna play, it's you know, you kind of control them and their character and whatnot. So I kind of like it, you know.
You like when they get crunk?
Yes, I
Like
do.
a fool?
Yes, I do.
Okay, but that's part of the expectation you were talking about too, right?
But man, come on.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Because I was going to harp back on that for a second because you said that.
We're talking about the networks making money off him. I don't like that
And that's
aspect
bringing
of it.
more value to the school when this little.
but
I'll be
hold up,
looking
though.
for this little dude, the one that did his bag like that. I'm looking for him. What you gonna do on the field now?
Yeah, but if that dude didn't have that
That's what
swag
I'm
to do
saying.
that, he wouldn't have been up there.
Right.
They seen this years ago and said, we making money off these kids. That's wrong. And then you know, this man, hold up now, this man come from the hood. Let's get political about it. He comes from the hood.
Right.
You know, mom and daddy ain't got nothing, whatever, and you know, he's hungry.
Of course.
He needs something.
Yes.
And some white man made $1 million off him on his pre-game choice, and some others. No offense to anybody, but sorry.
I ain't gonna see a dime.
Ain't gonna see a dime of exploitation.
A dime.
But hold on, here's the thing about it. And then we take that same individual and tell him, you know, you can't go in society and act like that. That's what the school is gonna tell him anyway.
Right. That's
So,
that was the point of the question.
Right.
Is that they trying to tell these dudes that they can't act this way. That's who they are. Like they already trying to, you know.
And the white men would not want these young black. They want these hoodies of these hood kids. That's what the best athletes are. So
I'm
don't
sorry.
let them tell y'all that y'all can't do that.
And the deepest thing about it is how intelligent. You understand? I mean, I love the way, and I know this is going back to the subject of the Super Bowl, this and that, but how they did Sherman. You know what I'm saying? How the perception of just because he had the dreadlocks, he was from Compton, this and that and that and this. Oh, he's a thug. He's a thug. But he had a 4.0, didn't he? You know?
4.2.
Yes, it come close, you know, I mean, being valedictorian, you know?
Second in his class.
Hey, you know,
True that.
at the end of the day, you can stay on your stupid shit, but we going somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying?
I think I know.
And
what
that's
you're
why
saying.
they ain't gonna let them legalize marijuana. They go hand in hand. Do you think they're gonna let Sherman be out there after the game? Yeah, this is what happens. Yeah.
You on that Adderall.
I agree with you,
Simply because
but is America ready for that? You know,
I
it
think
never
so.
happened.
I think America. Come on, man. Everybody's burning. Everybody's toking up. Now, I mean, I don't know.
But it's
Everybody's
but it's the
talking
world.
about
It's America's
that.
dirty secret marijuana.
Right. You're right about that. It is.
But it's not about marijuana. We're just talking about like the perception of things.
Yeah.
Do you think the NFL is gonna give that kind of control to marketable players? People that, like Sherman. Sherman's marketing himself.
Right.
If he didn't do that, he's gonna get endorsement money next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stock is up.
And that, yeah, he didn't. And that was brilliant for him doing that. Now,
Yes.
do you think they're gonna let them smoke marijuana and really brand themselves? You're crazy. That's what the NFL logo is for. And it's on everybody's back.
I feel you.
And almost looks like
I feel you.
almost looks like a marijuana leaf.
What?
That NFL logo.
They're not gonna have Snoop Dogg doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Well, you know, if you legalize pot, Snoop Dogg gonna be on there next year.
You had Madonna.
Talking about gin and juice.
You had Madonna.
You ain't gonna have
Mars.
But y'all get the picture.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
But you can't stop certain shit though. I'm just gonna say
They
that.
gon'
These
slow.
little motherfuckers is gonna act.
They gon' slow.
Yeah.
Getting signed.
Especially, you know, like you said, they from the hood, they ain't had much. I'm gonna act a fool when they gonna sell, you know?
Ape shit.
What?
Word up.
And you know that little brother, he's in the room. You know what I'm saying? You know, regardless of what you say about, oh, they just pushing him through school, this and that. Nah. If he has the mindset to be creativity, to have his own, hey, I guarantee he's creativity enough in the school to, you know, make the grades, you know? So, it's crazy, man.
That's what's up. Let me shift it a little bit, because I kind of was digging it. And I know a lot of people have been saying, nah. But I love 14 teams in the playoffs.
14.
NFL. I do. I want to see a little bit more football.
Nah, so you'll scrub.
No.
You know I'm one.
No. Simply because those 8-8 teams be those bomb-ass teams that be lighting shit up. And just because they turn on late, come on, man. I think that's enough. 8-8 squad should get in. A 500 squad should have at least a slight wild card chance. Wild cards be going to just, you know, the craziest shit sometimes like that. That should be a game played. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like a play-in.
Yes, like a play. Give it a play in.
If you're gonna go 14,
Well then,
go ahead. Listen.
if you're gonna go 14, you gonna do it with the preseason?
Nah, why? No. Extend that shit. Get more
Extend it.
money. What the fuck? Everybody's a win-win.
What do you mean? On the political side, the preseason for the owners, there is no preseason. They charge the same amount for the fucking game, the same amount for them fucking hot dogs, and you know, so, but the players don't get paid for that. So they're already playing you know, realistically, they're already playing playoff football. You look at 18 games or 20 games. I think everybody should motherfucking damn go to the playoffs. And
Everybody?
No, think about it this way. In a 16-game season, depending on where you finish at your division, the conference, whatever, you get buys.
Yeah.
But everybody should have a fair shot. Because it's only, I mean, you know, it's, come on.
Like right now, the way
TV is debatable.
they got it too is, you know, like if I'm not mistaken, Cincinnati had a winning record. You know, they just fell off at the end. You know, and they didn't make it. You know, I hate when I see
Cincinnati won the division.
Yeah, you know, that is true, wasn't it? They
Cincinnati won the division.
Well, who was that in that division that didn't? They had like 11. They had 11 wins, but they didn't make it to the playoffs.
They're in that division.
That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. 14 teams. Ain't no fucking way in 11 squad. 11 wins?
Yeah, I almost say 8.
Come on,
One.
man.
There was
Super Bowl
one team in
teams
there.
don't get that many sometimes. Come on.
Philadelphia made it over them, if I'm not
Come on,
mistaken.
man. Stop playing. I wish you could find that fact.
Philadelphia said that.
Hopping on
Ain't
something
no
that I
lie.
don't know.
You know? I wish I do that way.
Right. Let me move it. Take a break. Are y'all? We rolling. Hold on. I'll edit that out. I got it off my page. Alright. LeBron is up free agency. Is he gonna leave the Heat? I say get the fuck out. Like they were saying that whole staying with the team thing. Look, my niggas, sorry. I'm bossing to the end. And for me to turn on the sheet, KG and Paul Pierce wearing black, bro. That whole die with the team, retire with the team that you've been with, shit is out the window. So staying with Miami to the end, shit, nah, I don't feel it. That's gone for me. So I'm saying, take your ass to LA, get out there with Kobe, make some real legacy shit. I don't fucking, whatever. I ain't gonna, he ain't coming to Boston.
Yeah.
But I say go somewhere to keep it real fucking live for the NBA.
I tell you where he ain't going.
Where?
Cleveland.
No,
He's not going back to that mess.
Fuck no.
They just fired that general manager.
I tell you what, he needs to go down there and play for that black man in Charlotte. Quit playing for these white people, LeBron. Play for somebody black. Help this man build a fucking brand down here.
Ooh, and they up and
Create your legacy,
We
son.
need it,
Y'all two motherfuckers can change the history of basketball. You and Michael Jordan. If you don't do it, you was a sellout.
Come on,
Sorry.
man. I think that's banging, bro. Fuck
It's
that.
reality.
I'm loving that. How LeBron and Jordan ain't hooked up no level. Fucking Jordan's a dickhead or something. I don't know what's going on, man. But I'm feeling that. 100%.
You crazy. You know behind closed doors, Michael Jordan reached that boy and said, come play for me down here.
I hope so. But
You done had that fucking
I don't know, bro. I'm like, well, who the fuck resisted? Was it Did LeBron reach out and Jordan's all funny acting? That's what I'm feeling like. Like, nah, you wanna, sell my clothes? Nah, I can't fuck with you then. I don't know.
But though,
I don't know.
Michael Jordan's from here. Michael Jordan was born and raised from here. I'm sorry, Carolina, I love us. But you know how it is here. Look at Cam Newton. This is the best thing that ever. Name me another player on this team that they've drafted that's been an impact like this dude was. The beginning of the year, they was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Let him go this. Hey, Panther fans.
Welcome back to In Perspective Sports. My next thing is bringing up my favorite college basketball team in this weekend's great game. Duke, Carolina. Carolina all the way. I don't give a fuck what the record look like, what your rank is. You know when it comes to this rival right here what it is, baby. And I think that this year we've already showed that we whooped #1 squads. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this, I think that this is what we're going to show up and really put your dookies back in your ass. You feel me?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
You and your Carolina boys can say whatever you want to. I thought we was gonna split anyway. Only reason why I'm gonna give you this one on Saturday is because the one I'm really wanting is whenever Syracuse come back to Duke. But to be real with you, y'all ain't gonna be real cocky on this game. You know it.
Swag's up. Y'all down right now. Come on, baby.
We might be down, but we need that kickstart. We're just that close Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That y'all can be a breeze.
So when is this game?
It's this weekend.
Yeah. I'll ride the roller coaster with you.
You know what's more, and they picking at the right time too.
Yeah.
The right time.
The right time, baby.
And y'all ranked too? Oh, whoa.
But which Carolina we gonna get? Are we gonna get the Michigan State Carolina?
Right.
That's the one you're gonna get.
Or are we gonna get?
That's the one you're gonna get.
Are we gonna get? Freedom High School? Because y'all got beat by Freedom this year. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
You know them Freedom boys wax y'all.
I don't think we got no coach, but that's on another note.
But you know, right? But hey, I am not gonna talk trash. Y'all got a good team. At the end of the day.
Well, I'm gonna talk trash.
Hey, I'm gonna let you do that, but
I'm gonna talk trash.
when we go back to it, I'm definitely gonna talk some trash.
Well,
You know that.
I'm game for it.
Hey,
I'm game for it.
y'all the ones that got the most to prove in this one,
Now, hold on. I just got to go back to this debate we were talking about earlier. Damn it, I say Bill Russell's one of the top 2 motherfucking NBA players to ever touch the basketball. I don't give a fuck about what y'all say about Kobe being #2. Motherfucker.
I didn't say Kobe.
I know,
And never will.
I'm looking at you because it's a Jordan thing, #1. You got to give it to him, but you're going to act
Debatable.
like... Debatable.
What's debatable?
Debated.
Yeah.
What's debatable? Bill Russell with all them rings, bruh. Sorry. And you can't
If it's
say
rings,
nothing about-
Russell's better than Jordan.
But if it's
You don't believe that, though, do you?
if it's just
I never
ball,
believe that, but
If
You gotta goddamn admit that it's a real debate too, Mr. Hubbs.
if it's balling, if it's balling, I'm trying to tell you, Jordan's got that.
Robert Horry.
oh please,
Man,
He's
he's
role
That's a
player.
good point.
It's debatable. Just because he's got
That's a
the
good
rings.
point.
It's debatable.
If you're going to throw Bill Russell's name up
But you gotta
we can throw Robert Horry.
Robert Horry.
Right, throw him in
Robert Horry.
You gotta throw him in Kobe.
Robert Horry.
Throw him in
This is getting
Kobe.
ignorant.
Robert Horry.
He had some big threes.
Robert
Hey,
Horry.
Big Bob.
Some big threes.
Big Bob got 5 or 6, got a motherfucking fistful.
Well, that's the whole Bill Russell
7?
thing.
Big Bob got 7
Yeah.
rings.
Oh, I forgot. And 2 different teams, 3,
He
4
can
different
think
teams.
Akeem Olajuwon,
He'll take
Clyde
that too.
Drexler,
But
Jack Kobe.
debatable though, right?
Tim Duncan.
Debatable.
Oh, but
What's
wait a minute.
debatable? No,
Tim's
there's no
nice
debate.
now too. Tim's in there.
You gonna put Robert Horry in the same sentence with Jordan?
I mean, when it
Russell,
comes down to
Green?
it, man.
No.
It comes down to the
No.
props. Barkley
No.
don't get these
LeBron.
props. Barkley don't
No.
get these props right now because he couldn't win a motherfucking ring. But we know he's one of the baddest little motherfucking power forwards ever touched the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson, one of the baddest point guards to ever touch the game. But he ain't gonna get them props because he couldn't get one of them things.
I'm even throw another name. Dominique Wilkins.
Come on. So when it comes to them rings, the debate comes to be about that because LeBron wouldn't have kept winning. If he wouldn't have started winning them last 2, he just went down as one of them dudes.
Well, here's the debate on that. What if Michael Jordan went to Cleveland and some team, the Clippers, where they didn't believe in putting anybody around him? We wouldn't be having this debate.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean by saying, Charles Barkley and some of these players don't have a ring.
Surrounding
I mean,
him
come
with
on
the right
now.
players.
The great ones are surrounded by other people. They just never get credit for anything.
You got to have the rings.
Like all those white guys that's around Bill Russell.
What?
You know, I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
He stomped the shit out of him. He stomped the shit out of him. Coach their little asses and played on the court. You know
Bill
what I'm
Russell
saying?
the best basketball. Michael Jordan's the best basketball player all
He's the
time.
sickest.
Bill
Because
Russell's
you saw it. If you'd have saw what Bill did, you don't even know if it'd have been the same debate.
Well, why didn't they put his face on the NBA logo?
He ain't better than Kobe.
Really?
Really?
Jerry West, nigga?
Yeah.
And who was Jerry
Mr.
West?
White Man
Bill
Basketball.
Russell.
Come on, man.
He ain't better than Kobe.
I mean, seriously.
He should
Bill
have
was in
been
Bill
on.
Russell's time.
Okay, but why? He should have been on the ball. You think that's not debatable? Why the fuck wasn't he on the ball?
Jerry West and
Because he
Bill
was
Russell.
already the best, like we was talking about now. You can't go ahead and franchise somebody to be that big.
Jerry West and
Listen,
Bill Russell.
you can't have him to be on the goddamn.
Bill Russell way better than Jerry West.
But Nick, it's just like we were saying earlier about football, though. You cannot say anything that we're gonna let this nigga back then be the logo of white man
I
basketball.
understand you. I just want
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's all them civil rights, man.
You know that's
Nah, but seriously though, I don't know who got off point, but everybody got a good point. Michael Jordan the best. 1A, 1B,
James
1C.
Man, I'm not.
Ain't no 1A, B, or C.
Only because
He
I
is. Nobody's
Only
A or B
because
or C.
I saw it.
It's
Only
Michael
because
Jordan.
I saw him do it. I saw the rock. I saw all that shit. I saw
But y'all,
But you don't know what it looked like to see this nigga win all them championships. You don't know what it looked like. And back in the day, when the niggas wouldn't even get an opportunity, dude, this was bigger than Jordan's little goddamn run.
Joe Louis.
Sorry. On some real
talking about
niggas.
He coached the team.
You
On
talking
some
about,
real
talking about
niggas.
back
And he
and ball?
coached the team.
Huh?
Talking about your Celtics.
Yeah, back in the day, what he went and did up there in that white ass town, y'all know about?
You
Come
know
on
what?
now.
But check this out.
That was-
Check this out.
They didn't even
check
give him a
this out.
send-off.
That was
Not-
big.
not-
That was
check,
big.
check this
They
out.
didn't even give him a
That
Check
was
send-off.
big.
Check this out. If Jordan retired that first time, he'd have just as many.
Debatable.
Damn lie.
Shit.
They would have,
Shit.
man.
He held it,
Right.
came back, got 3 fucking more.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And if they would have cut the
Jordan
team short,
did.
Jordan
if
was
they
old
would've cut
man
the
after that
season,
60.
hey, man.
He wasn't beating
Hey,
them
but what I'm
like that.
saying, but what I'm saying
winning
is those years
championships
that
up to
Houston won it,
99, man.
the years that Houston won it,
Yeah.
if Jordan wasn't retired, those would have been his.
But let's have a bigger question. Why did he leave for 2 years? Was he gambling? Michael Jordan failed to.
And we don't know he gambled.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, he got-
Everybody knows he gambled.
Camera just
Well, I'm looking at you. You looking at me. I'm looking at you. Now what?
How you doing, man?
Everybody knows he gambled. Everybody knows that.
in Chicago, you know what went down with that. Shucks,
Everybody knows he bet.
Shit.
So it's possible he was selling games, or the games were fixed for him, right?
Vito Corleone.
Possibility.
Hold on, what you mean? Talking about for Jordan?
Trying to say he was throwing games.
No.
Oh,
I
shit.
just, it was.
It been them nights you got 29 points.
What? Me?
Oh, I look.
Come on, Rob Parker. You stupid.
Didn't miss Stephen A.
Really? Wow.
Real niggas he
Rob
cut off
Parker
weak.
ain't got a job though.
He's a real nigga.
That don't have the job that he
Who?
wanted.
He's got a platform. He needs to be here with us.
Yeah, he do.
He's certified.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, we get
No
off-
how.
It's cool. It's
It's
cool.
cool.
It's
It's
cool.
They going crazy about that, you know.
But I want to bring this up. I gotta bring this up. Welcome back to In Perspective Sports. Caller, we got a call in. Caller, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Trevor Gittens.
What up, Trevor? What's going on? What's on your mind today?
I was just checking
It's my nigga Book. What up? Holla back. Go ahead.
I was just checking out the perspective tonight, and the topic was Mayweather and Pacquiao, and I just want to voice my opinion.
All right.
I think Mayweather's been ducking Pac-Man for a while now, and I think Pacquiao will give it to him in the next match. Be able to get the fight.
Okay, Caller, Book, do you ever think the fight's gonna happen?
Well, I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't happen. Mayweather has all the money in the world, should be a money issue. I don't see why it's not happening. It's been said by Pac-Man's team that they're ready to fight. So I just need somebody shed some light and tell me what's going on. I mean, that's what's going on behind the scenes.
That's what's up. But before we let you go, Carl, we're getting ready to debate that right there. Thanks for your question. But can we get it from you first that Mayweather is acting like a bitch?
Hey, I will encourage that thing. Boxing right now, he's running around throwing money instead of punches. I'm just ready to see a great entertaining fight. And I think Pac-Man is the one to give it to him.
All right. I appreciate your call, brother. I'll talk to you a little later on. Hit me up.
I just want to tell everybody thank you, appreciate y'all, the perspective is the real deal.
Yeah.
Y'all keep up the good work.
All right. I appreciate it, brother. Nigga, holla. Bradley Pacquiao too. What happened to the Floyd Mayweather fight? Again.
Floyd's still running.
Yeah.
Is that what's up?
Yeah.
Floyd's still running.
Floyd's still running.
He's still running.
He got our matches on.
I'd say
Still running.
Another 4-1-4.
Still running.
This is Pacquiao's career.
Yeah.
What you mean?
If he loses, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna lose.
Nah, he ain't
I
gonna lose.
disagree because it don't matter how many fights he loses. The fact that he didn't get a chance to make his mark in history because the man will not fight him to decide to fight. And he's rich. You know, he can't keep getting in that ring. You know, he wants Mayweather. Mayweather ought to want him. That's all it is to it.
I'm with you on that.
You know, Mayweather's gonna get knocked out too sooner or later simply because his past is leaving. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. What is that? Big bums?
You think Mayweather's gonna get knocked out?
Some
before
bums
it's
gonna
done?
knock him out because he's in that.
I don't think he's gonna even take the fight to even get in that situation.
I don't care what they
I don't
say.
think he will. That's why he will not take this fight. He sees that possibility of that little goose egg getting tarnished, and he's running.
And he's
from the
running.
motherfucker like hell.
Running.
He sees that somebody's not ready. Come on, everybody thought that I knew out the gate that the little fight with the white boy, the Spanish white boy,
Canelo.
Canelo. I know it wasn't gonna be a fight, and I knew
Yeah.
Canelo he's coming up. I said, boy, that boy's gonna be bad. I was watching him. He's gonna be bad.
Nobody
I was like,
ever gonna be
come
a
on, that's-
fight to Floyd Mayweather.
I feel you.
He runs too much.
But I knew there wasn't gonna be a fight right there because Floyd says he picks these simple fights that's really gonna be something he can really win in an easy kind of fucking way.
Okay, well let's look at it from a different perspective. I'm not a Mayweather fan.
Yeah.
I can't knock the boy in another way for branding himself saying fuck boxing. I'm gonna walk out this shit a billionaire.
I'm not knocking that either.
You know, one loss can
But
stop
I'm
that.
only talking about that from a boxing standpoint and how much I like to see rivals and real shit like, yo, I'm gonna kick your ass. It's like, well, let's go in the ring. And niggas say, well, let's go in the ring. But this nigga saying, I don't wanna go in the ring.
Hey, but he might
Like, what the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here,
But
man.
he
I
might
don't
be playing
get-
us
I don't
all.
get that.
He might be playing us all. He might wait till the last fight and fight Pacquiao, which I doubt it, but it might be the last fight because you know what I'm saying. He stands. I ain't understanding why the fight ain't went down because you know money wise.
I understand why.
Yeah, I know, but if he's about money like Mayweather say he is, man. Hey man, why not make this fight happen? I'm Money Mayweather. We all know how much money this fight's gonna make. You know what I'm saying?
So the bottom line, you think he's scared?
Flights. He got
I think he's scared to
track
lose the
shoes
money. As he is not scared of nobody. Mayweather's fucking best.
on. I think
Probably
he's
ever.
afraid to lose.
He's
do you
man.
mean scared to
fucking-
lose the money?
Man, come on, this man is a marketing machine. I mean, damn. I mean,
got
he's
better
Hold
life.
on, I look at the camera. He's going out the game as a billionaire, probably.
I can do
If
it.
he don't gamble it all the way, as compared to losing that little Mexican and losing $500 million.
I don't
He
think
just
that-
made $300 million by not fighting him. Honestly, it was a win-win for Mayweather.
I mean, I can dig that too, but still, from a boxing fan standpoint,
I'm with you on that, but it's business. You know, I can't knock the
I'm heard
businessman
about.
in it.
I'm heard about this one, like with Mike
Runs
Tyson
$1
and,
million
and how they did Mike Tyson and my man Evander. You know what I'm saying? When that was supposed to lead up early and stuff. Then what happened? Boom, that's the rate with Mike. You know what I'm saying? And then we wait until they old. You know what I'm saying?
right?
Floyd is doing anything and everything to avoid Pacquiao.
running.
You heard it here.
He
You know Mayweather's a fan, though, right?
running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He nice.
He's not.
You gotta respect that shit. That nigga swag is nice. But I don't think that I don't think that him losing to a Pacquiao is gonna tarnish what he's done in
No,
the
it's
fucking
not.
boxing game.
To me, I put him up at
I think
Roy
that's some
Jones
punk
then.
shit.
But until then,
Even if he
Oh, yeah,
loses
had
that
Roy.
shit, it's a
Yeah,
motherfucking
had Roy.
rematch. If he wins,
Yeah, he had Roy.
it's only one
when he
fight.
started running, to me, he
Roy
got behind Roy.
Roy been knocked out.
Hey, but he might have been
Several
knocked out. But
times.
wait a minute, Roy went to light heavyweight. Dude, his first fight, he beat my man kidneys in. You know what I'm saying? He hit knocked him out, got the belt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe